Yep. Yep. Still don't want that choke on. Let's see. See if the brakes are frozen. Oh, yep. We have movement. We're not going to go drive around the block or anything because it's very, very wet right now, and like I say, we're just going to move her so that she get mowed around. Up. The steering wheel, it turns 900 times. Oh. I'm just being real careful because I don't want to spin the tires in the wet ground. We'll just move her over here. Darn my tachometer. One of these days I'll get that sucker working. The good oil pressure, charging, and the water temperature is coming up. I probably should have the carburetor rebuilt again. I got the choke off, and I'm holding the pedal down on the floor, or not holding it on the floor, but still won't stay running without the choke on. She's just a tad bit rough. You see, as the idle comes down, the oil pressure starts to drop a little bit, which is normal. Stopped smoking and burnt all that oil off. Oh my gosh, this thing is dirty and filthy and nasty. I guess the solar panel's doing its job. She turned right over. And according to the hub on the rear wheel, that's 144,595 miles. Now, when I bought this bus back in 2001, I think, thereabouts, it had 128,000 on it. So I put quite a few miles on this bus. And I'm still having to hold my foot on the pedal just a bit. Yeah, she doesn't want to. Yeah. She needs a carburetor rebuild. Yeah. Of course, I could just maybe adjust the choke so the idle's not so darn high, and maybe it would stay running then, but I think that's run long enough to charge the battery back up from starting it and get everything moving. Now we can mow where she was parked. Those big holes in the ground where the tires were. I got my fan. This actually feels pretty good. Dome lights. Ooh, there's heat. Blowing heat. Oh, it's blowing trash too. Oh, get in there. There we go. Let's open this up without getting electrocuted. Yep, there's the flasher assembly for the warning lights. Use that camera to focus. There we go. I'll open the door. That's how that works. I think I explained this before. One's for the yellows, one's for the reds, and one's for the switch between the yellow and the reds. And this one, yeah, that's the switch. You got yellows, reds, and the emergency reds. The emergency reds are just in case this button here fails to operate. Then there would be another button that you could turn on that would just, and this bus doesn't have it, but there would be another button that you could push that would just turn the red lights on. Alright. And I did put this stereo in here, but if you're ever going to put a stereo in a bus, you need to put some protection on the back of the, because the bus gets kind of humid when it's not being used. And well, what happened to this radio was the contacts on the back of the radio got corroded. I mean, completely, just, they're almost not even there anymore. And if I had just put some of that electrical grease back there, it wouldn't have happened. But so, perfectly good radio is ruined. Anyway, look at the leaves. Screws. Oh, these screws go in the floorboard there. When I go to put that cover back together, right? Yeah, here we go. Actually, old grease, same kind of stuff. Sticking and breaking, and it promotes, positive connection and everything. It's just that little grease stuff that uh, goes in there. Just protects the wires, keeps them from getting all messed up. Alright. Temperature is up. I'll go ahead and... Well, you can't turn it off by the key when it's running this fast. It'll just keep running. Well, or a diesel like that. Maybe I'll get a chance to wash her. Like I said, I've got some mirrors to replace. They're truck fender mirrors, but they're the small ones, like they'll fit there. But I'm gonna have to put them together, and I got two of them because they're chrome, and I thought it would look really silly to just have chrome on one side and not the other. So I got chrome for both sides, and someday I'll get around to doing that. I work 15 hours a day. It's kind of hard to get to do anything like this. Anyway, really want to look at the tag up there. It's 86 GMC. Says gross vehicle weight 26,500, and I believe it. Because it's got this is a 72 passenger bus, so it's a little bit longer than what you would normally see a gasoline motor in. Anyway, well, thanks for watching.